Welcome everybody here to another match of Jack of All Trivia, Intergeekdom Division. I am your host and Commissioner Devonta King, and today we have another great match for you between Richard Schwartz at 1-3 and Andrea Malabag at 2-3. Two veterans of Intergeekdom, both here at Jack of All Trivia and across uh, all Intergeekdom leagues. So I feel like today we're going to have a great match here. I guess we can get started with today with the opening interviews. Start today first at 1-3. Richard Schwartz.
You said my last name right this time. Cool.
Did I say it wrong the
You
first
said
time?
Schultz. Like, there's no L.
Oh yeah, my bad. My bad. My fault. Speaking sometimes difficult for me.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
How you doing this evening?
Good. Happy to be here. I don't like my 1-3 record. I'm a lot better than I usually am. I am carefree, but at the same time, I don't like losing. But it is what it is. I just need to improve on that record, and hopefully today I can get that W. But Andrea is a tough opponent, so it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. So
But when you're facing against me, it's always carefree. That's the way it got to be. Let's do it.
For sure. I guess kind of touch on it, but how you feel about your opponent today, Andrea?
She's a tough opponent. I faced her a couple times. Nice person, hardworking competitor. So it's gonna be a tough match for sure.
For sure. That's kind of all I have for you right now. So I wish you best of luck.
I'll
We
see you.
bring in your opponent, and at 2-3, Andrea Malabag. Andrea, how you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Yeah.
uh, I was gonna ask you same thing. How you feeling about today's match and your opponent?
Oh, based on his name, Richard is carefree, so you really don't know what to expect from him. But I'm really he's one of those players that can be really really tough. So I'm just here to play and let's see what happens.
All right, for sure. That's also kind of all I have for you. I wish you best of luck also, and we could get this match started. All right. So round one works like this. I'll read 10 questions for various key categories. Each question is worth 1 point apiece. There is no stealing, and nothing happens if you get a question wrong. If you have to get all 10 correct, we'll read a bonus question to you. You get 4 repeats and 1 challenge throughout the whole match. Ask guys if you have any questions about round one.
Nope.
Nope.
All right, let's get this match started. Question 1 is in mixed bag. In Avatar, Jake takes over the avatar of which of his family members who was killed? And I see the familiar relationship between them. So apparently there's going to be how many do you think they're actually going to make of these? I'm going to say probably
As many as the Fast and Furious.
Okay, I hope not. I hope 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Richard.
Brother.
And Andrew.
Brother.
Both are correct.
Was he a twin? I was gonna say twin brother, but I wasn't 100% positive, so I just went brother.
I want to say I'm not sure. I want to say no, but probably yes.
Give me 1 second. I'm on the phone. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. I'm gonna say no, but it's probably a yes because I said no. But question number 2 is in quotes. In which Star Trek film will you hear Kirk say, "One thing I learned over the years: never underestimate a Klingon"? And just a subtitle will be fine. But going back to your previous part, I really do hope they don't make that many avatars because I like the Fast and Furious, but it become a bit much at times. Give you a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Andrea
The Undiscovered Country.
and Richard.
I said First Contact.
Both incorrect. It's the one in between. Star Trek Generations.
Ah,
I thought of it, but again, I was like,
Question number 3 is in the MCU. What is Carol's Kree name in Captain Marvel?
I actually like this movie. It's not a great movie, but for some reason, it's very rewatchable for me, and I don't know why.
I never. Yeah, this is another movie where like, it's fine with me. Like I can rewatch it. Like I think all the hate that came from it, I don't know if I really understood. I'll give you a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Richard
Veers.
yep.
and Andrea.
I missed it. I forgot.
Yeah, Veers is correct. So Richard taking the early 2-1 lead. Question number 4 in the DCEU. Who plays Renee Montoya, a GCPD detective in Birds of Prey? This is another movie. I feel like I'm making a bunch of movies I don't really hate. I didn't hate this one either. I think this got a lot of. It was fine, at least for me.
This actress is very forgettable. If it wasn't for another movie I like to watch a lot, I would not have probably gotten this.
Yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Andrea
Yeah, forgettable, so I don't have it.
and Richard.
I loved her in Pineapple Express. Rosie Perez.
Rosie Perez is correct. Question number 5 is in video game movies. Video game movies.
Name one. Okay.
What profession does Cecile have in Werewolves Within?
No idea on this one. Never even heard of this movie. Werewolves. What's this?
One I recently saw. It's actually a really good movie. You should see it. I think on that little stretch of where video game movies weren't terrible, they're actually watchable for once. You count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Richard.
This is a guess. Werewolf, so I went with veterinarian. Why not?
And Andrea.
I said photographer.
Both incorrect. We're looking for postman or mailman or mailwoman. Postwoman.
The other dog thing. Okay.
Yeah. Question number 6 is in the Wizarding World. In The Prisoner of Azkaban, where does the night bus take Harry? So where does it drop him off at? That should be. So in The Prisoner of Azkaban, where does the night bus drop Harry off at? Would have been the correct way to write that question, but me.
Took me a second to remember the freaking name. Oh, God.
You guys count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Andrea.
The Leaky Cauldron.
And Richard.
Leaky Cauldron.
Both are correct.
I was like, what is the name of the pub he goes to the first one?
Question number 7 is in Middle Earth. Middle Earth. In An Unexpected Journey, we find out that there are how many wizards in Middle Earth?
You're a wizard, Frodo.
You're a wizard.
Yeah. Count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I think we start with Richard
I don't know if this is right. I said 4.
and Andrea.
I said 5.
5 is correct.
Ah,
Two
Two
blue.
blues, brown,
hmm.
Sauron, and
Radagast, no,
Not
Radagast, Saruman, and
Saruman, yeah,
Gandalf.
and Gandalf, yeah. So question number 8 is in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. In 1990's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which turtle loses her weapon trying to save April at the start of the film? Let's count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Andrea
I said Raphael.
and Richard.
That is correct, Raphael.
Both are correct. Question number 9 is in Star Wars. Star Wars. In The Phantom Menace, who tells C3PO that he is naked because his parts are showing?
What? You got? I need the technical repeat.
Technical repeat? Okay.
I didn't hear it.
In the category of Star Wars, in The Phantom Menace, who tells C3PO that he is naked because his parts are showing? Good. Count. Of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Richard
The best damn android, R2D2.
and Andrew.
R2D2.
Both are correct. So, going into the last question. Question number 10 is in Marvel. Marvel. What type of location does Storm and Jean find Nightcrawler in X2 X-Men United? You guys count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll start with Andrea
I said a church.
and Richard.
Take me to church.
Both are correct. So at the end of round 1, I have a score with Richard ahead 7-6. 7-6. So
Wait,
round
isn't it supposed?
what?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. My bad. Yeah.
Okay. uh round 2 works like this. Is the wheel round. Um each competitor gets spin at the wheel. Various key categories on it. There are 5 questions in each category. Each question is worth 2 points apiece. However, you can go down to multiple choice, which will devalue the question to 1 point. And there is stealing. Today's categories are Star Trek, Middle Earth, Star Wars, Spinner's Choice, Tales and Fables, MCU, Marvel, Opponent's Choice, DCEU, and Quotes. Richard, since you are in the lead, do you want to spin first or second?
I'll defer.
All right. So, Andrea, this is your first spin at the wheel. If you don't like your first spin, you can spin again, unless it's Opponent's Choice. And it lands on DCEU. Do you want to keep DCEU or spin again?
I'm gonna risk it. Spin again.
All right. So whatever you get here, you will have to keep. And it lands on Marvel. You'll get 5 questions in Marvel movies. Your first question in Marvel. In Deadpool, who plays Ajax, the man who does the experiments on Wade that gives him powers?
Oh, multiple choice.
Choice is it A. T.J. Miller, B. Ed Screen, C. Kyle Casey, or D. Michael Benyor?
I'm guessing A.
A. T.J. Miller is incorrect. Richard for the 1 point steal. In Deadpool, who plays Ajax, the man who does the experiments on Wade that gives him his powers? Is it A. T.J. Miller, B. Ed Screen, C. Kyle Casey, or D. Michael Benyor?
Mm, It's between two. It's either between B or D. I'm gonna go D as in dog.
D is incorrect.
Damn it.
Correct answer is B. Ed Screen.
Yep. Like I said, it was either B or D.
Mhm.
Question number 2 in Marvel. In X-Men Apocalypse, who is the last of the four horsemen to join Apocalypse? Count of 5, 4, 3.
Repeat.
Repeat. That is your first repeat. In X-Men Apocalypse, who is the last of the four horsemen to join Apocalypse?
Magneto.
That is correct for 2 points. Question number 3 in Marvel. Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah, never mind. Okay, sorry. How does Princip, Princip, initially try to kill Archduke Ferdinand and his wife Sophie in The King's Man?
I just want to be sure about this. Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Is it A, tries to run them off the road, B, shoots them, C, tries to poison them, or D, with a bomb?
I think it's C.
C, tries to poison them is incorrect. Richard for the 1 point steal. How does Princip initially try to kill Archduke Ferdinand and his wife Sophie in The King's Man? Is it A, tries to run them off the road, B, shoots them, C, tries to poison them, or D, with a bomb?
Either A or B. I'm gonna go A.
A, running off the road is incorrect. He tries to do it with a bomb initially.
Oh, bomb? Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Huh. God, I suck at these.
An original.
Yeah. Question number 4. In Ghost Rider, Roxanne Simpson does what for a living?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Is it A, waiter, B, a blogger, C, a news reporter, or D, an actress?
Is it A?
A waiter is incorrect. Richard for the 1 point
It's
steal.
a news reporter. This one I do know.
That is correct for 1 point for the 1 point steal. And your final question in Marvel. In The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Harry says that his father sent him what for his 16th birthday?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Is it A, a bottle of scotch, B, a car, C, an apartment, or D, a plane?
I'm gonna say an apartment.
Apartment is incorrect. Richard for the 1 point steal. In The Amazing Spider Man 2, Harry says that his father sent him what for his 16th birthday? A bottle of scotch, B, a car, C, an apartment, or D, a plane?
Go car.
Car is also incorrect. Look for a bottle of scotch. Bottle of scotch.
I should get.
So, and Andrea, after her round 2, picked up 2 points, bringing her score to 8. And Richard with the 1 point steal also has 8. So Richard will bring up the wheel and get your spin.
I don't need a whiteboard anymore. I don't know why.
And it lands on Star Wars. Do you want to keep Star Wars or spin again?
Might as well spin again. Why not?
Alright, so whatever you get here, you will have to keep, unless it's Marvel. Which it is, so you will get another respin. And it lands on Star Wars.
Okay.
So you got 5 questions in Star Wars. Your first question in Star Wars. In The Last Jedi, who burns down the old Jedi temple and books?
Oh, that would be Luke Skywalker.
That is incorrect. Andrea for the 2 point steal. In The Last Jedi, who burns down the old Jedi temple and books?
That would be Yoda.
That is correct for 2 points.
I thought you. Wait, the last one. Oh, okay. Okay.
Question number 2 in Star Wars. According to the opening crawl of Solo, Corellia is what type of planet?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Is it A spice, B shipbuilding, C droid building, or D crime syndicate?
Crime Syndicate?
That is incorrect. Andrea for the 1 point steal. According to the opening crawl of Solo, Corellia is what type of planet? Is it A spice, B shipbuilding, C droid building, or D crime syndicate?
Shipbuilding.
That is correct for 1 point. Question number 3. In The Force Awakens, on what planet do Rey and Kylo Ren have their first face-to-face encounter?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Is it A, Jakku, C, Takadana? Sorry. A, Jakku, B, Takadana, C, Dakar, or D, Tatooine?
The car?
Dakar is incorrect. Andrea for the 1 point steal. In The Force Awakens, on what planet do Rey and Kylo Ren have their first face-to-face encounter? Is it A, Jakku, B, Takadana, C, Dakar, or D, Tatooine?
I'm gonna say Takodana.
That is correct for 1 point. Question number 4. In A New Hope, what is the call sign of the first person to try and destroy the Death Star who misses and is later killed?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Can we just go? Both you guys have both hands on screen. Sorry. Is it A, blue leader, B, blue 3, C, red leader, or D, red 3?
Blue leader?
Blue leader is incorrect. Andrew for the 1 point steal. In A New Hope, what is the call sign of the first person to try and destroy the Death Star who misses and is later killed? Is it A, blue leader, A, blue leader, B, blue 3, C, red leader, or D, red 3?
I'm gonna say red 3.
Red 3 is incorrect. Looking for red leader. Red leader.
Oh,
And your final question in Star Wars. In Attack of the Clones, Obi-Wan overhears Newt Gunray telling Dooku that he will not sign the treaty until whose head is on his desk.
Princess Amidala.
That is correct for 2 points.
Finally got a fucking one.
After round 2, Richard can score up to 10, and Andrea, with a couple of steals, has hers up to 12. So 10 to 12 is what I have. So round 3 works like this. Each competitor will give me a number 1 through 14. The first the first question is worth 2, second is worth 3, the third is worth 5, and we'll keep going until someone is mathematically eliminated. Or run out of questions. Andrea, since you are in the league, can you give me your numbers 1 through 14?
I'm gonna say 2, 4, and 6.
2, 4, 6. Okay, Richard, can you give me your numbers other than 2, 4, and 6?
1, 7, and 13.
1, 7, and what was the last one? 14?
No, 13.
14. Okay, sorry.
No, 13. 1, 3.
13. Yeah, 13. No, so Richard, you are down 2, so you will need to hit 2 points somewhere to bounce it back to Andrea.
Okay.
Pick number 1, which corresponds to the MCU. The MCU. Who plays Icarus in the Eternals?
Oh,
Richard, can we also just have both hands on us?
yep. The first one's my name. What's the second one? Oh, shoot.
Good count of 5, 4, 3.
Repeat
2.
the question.
That is your first repeat. In the category of the MCU, who plays Icarus in the Eternals?
I don't remember his last name, so I'm going to say Richard Black. That's wrong.
That is incorrect. Richard Madden.
Madden.
Yep.
So question.
Rob Stark. So yeah.
You picked number 7, which corresponds to Middle Earth. Which Middle Earth character says, "True courage is not about knowing when to take a life, but when to spare one"?
Gandalf?
That is correct for 3 points.
Ugh.
13. So bounce back to Andrea for your 2-pointer, which you pick category 2, which corresponds to Star Wars. In Return of the Jedi, who kills Jabba the Hutt?
Princess Leia.
That is correct for 2 points. Bring it back to Richard for your 5-pointer. Remember, you have 3 repeats left. You picked 13, which corresponds to Hasbro movies.
Oh, good game.
In 2007's Transformers, what is Sam Witwicky's email username?
Oh, yeah, good game. Oh, God damn it.
uh, 5, 4.
Repeat the question.
As your second repeat in the category of Hasbro and 2007's Transformers. What is Sam Witwicky's eBay username?
Oh, you said eBay. Well, I still don't know it, but
It is. I did say eBay.
okay. Wiki73. I have no fucking idea.
And your winner, Andrea Malabag. Looking for Ladies Man 217. Ladies Man 217.
Wow, that's like so specific.
Yeah, that was a great game. We could go to, I guess, closing interviews. We'll go with Richard. You played a great round one, getting 7 points. Got the steal in Marvel. Just Star Wars. Star Wars is tough. You know, it's a category that kind of gets asked a lot of people's favorites. So you get a little bit of tougher questions. But how you feeling?
I mean, yeah, round 2 was my downfall. It was just that the Yoda question kind of messed me up. I thought it was Luke Skywalker. Again, it probably was Yoda. But yeah, again, I was hoping anything other than 2, Star Wars or the Fables. Unfortunately, I got Star Wars. But it is what it is. Andrea played a great game. Richard Madden, it's just blanked on his last name.
Yeah.
You happen to ask the one movie I've only seen once.
Yeah.
But again, it was a great game, and hopefully next time I can get a win. 1-4 sucks, so gotta work on that.
Yeah. I mean, I think you've been. I don't think that's necessarily indicative of your talent. I think you've been in every game. All of them except the first one, which was against Joe. I think you made people answer questions in the third round.
Yeah.
You just kind of been on the bad luck event, sort of lately. So, but yeah. Is there anyone you'd want to? I know you're probably answering, but is there anyone you'd want to play next, or?
Nah, anyone is fine by me.
All right.
Doesn't matter who or when or where.
Yeah, for sure. Well, hopefully we will see you soon. And we'll pull it over to your opponent, today's winner, Andrea. Great match. 6 in the first round. You struggled a little bit in Marvel, but you kind of made that up with the steals and Star Wars and hit your 2-pointer and didn't really have to answer anything after that. So how you feeling about today's match?
Yeah, that round 1 was tough. And I'm just lucky with the questions that Richard got in Star Wars, because those are some of the things that I do know. But if it were like any other category, I might have he might have TKO'd me, really.
Yeah. Again, this puts you at 500 at 3-3. Is there anyone you'd want to play next, or?
As I said before, whenever I try to call out somebody, I usually lose. So I tend not to do that.
Yeah. So
whoever comes my way, I will face it head on.
All right, for sure. Well, that's kind of all I have for you. We'll probably hopefully see you back here soon. I guess we can wrap things up. I guess we can start with today's winner. Andrew, is there anything you would like to plug or where the people can find you?
I'm available on all socials. Just look for my name, Andrea Malabag, and you'll most likely find me there.
All right. Sure, check her out. Richard, is there anything you'd want to plug or where the people can find you?
Facebook and Twitter under Richard Schwartz, YouTube, External Void, and that's about it.
Yeah, sure. I'm Devontae King. Find me here at Jack of All Trivia. If you want to match in the Intergeeking division, I'm the guy to talk to. Even if you haven't had a match yet this year and you want to play, we're always allowing people to join. So, but once again, today's final match, Andrea getting the win 14-13 over Richard, and we will be signing off.